1921 was a year of great changes for Britain's rail networks, especially for me on the Southern. It was an incredible feeling to be working alongside Adam and Alaric, surprisingly to say, as one company now. Whilst the Atlantic did not like becoming my colleague, he knew that it was for a good cause to keep Britain's railways intact and keep him in service. It was a sombre October evening at London Waterloo Station when Alaric pulled in and said one of the most profound things I never thought I'd hear him say. That ought to do it. Right, okay, I'll take these out in a second. Oh, hello, Alaric. Hello, Zach. I'd just like to say that, I am sorry for how I behaved in the pre-grouping era. Well, I mean, it was only a few months ago. No, listen. The way I acted towards you, Timothy, and even my own colleague Adam was rude. I really am sorry. Please accept my apology. I accept. Good. Would you be able to shut my coaches for me? I need to go over to the sheds and have a good rest. It was a long run. Oh, really? Where did you come from? All the way from Weymouth, if you can believe it. Oh, my. Right, I'll sort it out in just a second, then. Thank you. Don't worry, Zach. I've got it covered. Who was that? Oh, don't you know? That's Amy. She's the new pilot at Clapham Junction. Really? Interesting. I thought Clapham had a pilot. Yeah, a terrier. What was its name? You'll know, won't you? Number 55, I think. Stepney, that's the one. Ah, Stepney. I never met him, but from what Adam told me, he was a well-mannered engine. He was indeed. He put me through my paces, that's for certain, as when I was younger. Young? Come on. No, I'm serious. You're not old, neither am I for that. Well, yes, there are engines older than us. Indeed, there are some engines who are almost 70 now, if you can believe it. 70? Oh my. Really? Yeah, Stepney's 40 now. And all the terriers. Where does the time go, eh? Behave, Alaric. I guess you're right. I mean, I am only, 10? 10, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm about 10. Exactly. I'm only 12. Very true. Very, very true. Exactly. We're not old. But I get the feeling that when we are, maybe we'll get replaced, just like we've replaced the old Victorian engines. Maybe. Anyway, you've got to take the train out, right? Yeah. Oh, there's the whistle. Right, well, have a good rest. I will, thank you. Farewell, Zach. Goodbye, Alaric. I think that was the biggest shock of my life. All across my run, I pondered Alaric's sudden but very good change in personality. It almost just didn't make sense. I was still pondering it when I met Timothy at a junction. Ah, all right, Zach, how are you doing? Very fine, Timothy, very fine. Have you seen Alaric? No, not for a little while. Why? Well, he's changed. How? Livery? I know he's in that malachite green. Has he changed again? No, not that, Timothy. He's changed in personality. Very dramatically as well. He seems a lot more mature and calm. Well, it's a change for the better. Perhaps all that discipline I gave him got to him finally. Perhaps, Timothy. Now, I think that's my cue to leave. Farewell. Have a good run, Zach. That evening, I rolled back into the sheds. Things had changed very drastically. For starters, I was no longer allocated to Ashford. With the grouping, I was also allocated to Eastleigh, alongside four new friends. Timothy, Alaric, and Amy had all been allocated to Eastleigh. Because of Timothy's rapidly decreasing condition, he was allocated to the work shunter. Amy was now Eastleigh station pilot, and I was allocated to stopping passengers all around the region of Hampshire. It was a good life. I'd often see Adam, who had been put on goods work around the Southampton region. And Alaric became the devoted primary express engine for Eastleigh. Overall, it was a good life. But the most shocking night came only about 2 weeks later. I was woken up abruptly by the sound of a very, very odd wailing. What the hell is that? Sounds like a steam engine's whistle, but not. I'm gonna go investigate. Quickly, make sure I didn't wake up anybody. I puffed quietly out of the sheds, trying to be as silent as a mouse. I puffed out, tracked the whistling, until I was confronted by a very odd engine. Hello. Who are you? My name is Lady. Now, there's a lot to tell you, Zach. The first thing, do you remember 1914? When a fuel tank set alight in a German prisoner of war camp you were stranded in? It was only 7 years ago, but it feels like yesterday. Why? What happened? I'll explain everything. Now. We can't do it here. We'll have to go somewhere private, away from the sheds. Come on. So I followed the strange engine out towards Eastleigh. So, explain to me what happened really. Well, it wasn't a pure coincidence, it wasn't a rogue spark. But first I think I need to introduce myself properly. My name is Lady. Well, I can see you're a female. Funny. No, my formal title, if you will, is Lady the Magical Engine. Lady the Magical Engine? This is going to sound ridiculous, but am I magical or something? Yes, you are. Did you choose me this way, or was it random? Well, you were in fact chosen. Why me? Why a random small tank engine? Why not choose a big strong engine to be magical? They'd be much more useful. They're too big-headed, if that makes sense. They seem to think they run the show, and I wouldn't trust them with that kind of power. I see, but why not anyone else? There are others, it's not just you. It's not just you at all. Right, so explain, what can I do with this magic? Well, you see, the magic is powered by a source called gold dust. It's very sacred and useful. It's incredibly rare. Now, there is in fact a magic railway. Really? Yes, it's where I work. I see. Now, you will have to travel there sometimes. Right, how do I do it? I hid magical buffers all over the island all over the island of the UK and on an island called Sodor. I've heard of that. Good. Now, the buffer's location is very secret. Now, depending on where you are at the time, there are 2 or 3 nearby you can access depending. The 2 nearby ones. You see that abandoned track over there on your right? Yes. Because it's abandoned, no one would suspect it. That's one of the magic buffers that's nearest to you. But if you're far away, there is one. Basically, how do I explain it? There's one in Oxford. Really? Yes. It's on a siding where there is a mail van next to it. It's all graffitied. Right. And where's the final magical buffer nearby? The Isle of Wight. I see. Okay, well, I can't see myself using that one anytime soon. So, Oxford and Eastleigh. Yes. Now, I will come and find you if you are needed, but there is one more thing I should say. Oh God, I've got to hide. What the... Lady? Lady, where are you? There we go. What did you do? I teleported to the magic railway and then back once it was safe. I see. Can I do that? Yes, but it will take practice. I'll have to teach you. Okay, that's fine. Now, I have to go, but there's something important I will tell you another time. I don't have much time left. I've got to get back to the magic railway before services start up again. I won't be able to hide for long. Alright, okay. You see, Zach, there's a lot to learn and a lot you don't quite know about the magical order yet. Okay. Well, farewell, lady. I shall see you again. Goodbye, Zach. And so I puffed back to the sheds late in the night, wondering about what Lady had said and what this important thing was.
Oh, indeed, there is a lot you don't know, Zack. Not just about the magic.